Yesterday we have seen the various selection rules for rotational spectroscopy. What were those? Number one, the first rule was delta J is equal to plus minus 1. That means transition of an electron takes place from J is equal to say 0 to 1 or J is equal to 1 to 2. That means only one step excitation or one step de-excitation is allowed. Not 2-3 steps are not allowed. Okay. This is very important for rotational spectrum. Then another we had seen that a molecule should be a permanent dipole. And third selection rule is that the molecule must be a simple molecule and it should be gaseous molecule. That means liquids do not give this rotational spectra. Okay. Remember again, never forget this. Delta G is equal to plus minus 1. Molecule should be a permanent dipole and it should be gaseous. You need not write this, but it is important equally to remember. Okay. Now let us focus on permanent dipole. What is the meaning of permanent dipole? In the I think second semester you have learnt about dipole moment. In that you already know that. Consider this molecule H2. Here H2 is formed when one H atom donate electron over here and another H atom also donate one electron. So two electrons are there and a covalent bond is formed when each atom in this diatomic molecule donate one electron. Okay. Now this shared pair of electron, right? What is it? Shared pair of electron remains in the center and it is distributed equally, or it is shared equally by both the atoms. Okay, because both the atoms are similar in nature, and such a molecule is referred as a non-polar molecule. Okay, and such a molecule does not have any permanent dipole. However, instead of H2, consider HCl. Here in the same manner the bond is formed, that is H give one electron, Cl donate one electron, and two electrons are there, and the shared pair of electron now gets attracted towards chlorine like this, as a result of which delta negative charge is produced on chlorine, and of course naturally delta positive charge is produced on hydrogen. Why does it takes place? Because chlorine is electronegative in nature and therefore the shared pair is attracted towards one of the atoms in this simple molecule, and two poles are created. Here this is negative pole and this is positive pole, and the molecule is said to be polar because poles are created. And such a polar molecule always have permanent dipole. For example, HI, HBr, all these molecules, because one of them is electronegative than other and therefore they are all polar. Okay, so such molecules are polar and they will be having permanent dipole moment. Okay, some more examples are CO, कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड NO, इसमें भी एक ऑक्सीजन है, इसमें भी ऑक्सीजन है, मोर इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव, यहाँ पर भी मोर इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव, लाइक दैट, एंड देयरफॉर all these molecules are polar molecules, and such molecules are able to give rotational spectra, and therefore such molecules are also called as microwave active molecules. Active molecule means those who are able to give microwave spectra. Okay, such a question is always asked. Name the molecule which will be microwave active, which will be microwave inactive, like that. So which are the molecules which will be microwave inactive? H2, O2, N2, Cl2, that is homoatomic molecule. All will be non-polar and hence they will be inactive molecules. Further, what about H2O? I told you that this is polar molecule, but if H2O is in gaseous state, then only it is polar, but if it is in liquid state, then it won't show microwave spectra. This is important, right? Because gaseous molecule only give microwave spectra. Followed? Okay. So which are the microwave active molecules and which are inactive molecules? A very important question for 1 mark. Further, now we will switch over to the next point, that is, yesterday we had drawn this diagram, I repeated it. Suppose a molecule is over here in J is equal to 0. When this molecule is subjected to microwave radiation, radiation will be absorbed by this molecule, as a result of which excitation takes place from this point, I mean this ground level, J is equal to 0 to J is equal to 1. Okay, or from J is equal to 1 to 2. If it is in this state, it will go to 2. If already before absorbing any radiation, if it is here, it will go up like that. Okay, so these J is equal to 1, J is equal to 2, they are referred as rotational levels. They are called as rotational levels, and one has to find out what is the energy of this rotational level or simple molecule. Okay, so in the next lecture we shall see that.